up? If you're new here, my name is Merina. I'm a mom to 4. I do trailer park living in a mobile home, and I'm making my mobile mansion. If I'm talking funny, I'm always talking funny. But if I'm talking extra funny, it's because I have a huge infection in my mouth that I'm on triple antibiotics for. Coming in here for a second for a public service announcement. I'm going to try to do it fast like the TV does. But this was filmed last week, so I was still having teeth issues. My laundry was still a mess, all that stuff. Y'all have since seen me fix that, but yeah, I'm just this is here for motivation. Oh my gosh. I don't really think it's triple antibiotics. It's some special antibiotic. But I'm still trying to make content because I know some of you guys depend on this. I depend, like, motivation, not like depend on me to live or anything, but you know what I mean. I depend on it because the overwhelming advice, support, and love in the comments, it really keeps me going, especially on my off days, especially when I'm in pain. So I'm trying my hardest to get this out. Don't worry though, I'm not like overdoing myself or anything like that, I promise. If I have to stop, I'll stop and I'll take a break. But you guys are a priority to me. My channel is a priority to me, and I want you to feel important. So what do you do whenever you have an obligation and you don't feel good? Well, if you have sick days, then you can call in sick. But even in my nursing career, I didn't do much of that. So the last video y'all saw, you saw me decluttering and tackling my living room. Well, that was 2 days ago, and I'm happy to show you guys. Look at this. I'm turning over a new leaf in life. I'm getting my life together for right now. Nobody get their hopes up. My life will probably never be together. But look, it's not that bad. I still have to take out the stuff I decluttered. It's still there. But small strides. This is what it looks like. So there's a cord there, but I mean, this is real life. We have kept it clean. All of us together have kept it pretty much clean. I get a lot of comments. I did, especially on my last video. My regular subscribers will know this. I don't even have to tell them. But for the newer people who are like, you don't make your kids clean. I do not make my kids clean on video because this is not their job. This is not their hobby. This is not their thing. My kids do clean. They help me very much so, especially within their own areas. Any fault in my house that you see is not at fault of my kids. It's fault of myself, and I take full responsibility for that. That's why I myself am trying to fix it. So I just want to throw that out there because I know I see it on my friends' channels. I see it on a bunch of people's channels. There's so much. There's a line that you have to ride as a creator. Half the people are like, oh my gosh, you show your kids cleaning. And the other half are like, oh my gosh, your kids don't clean. They just assume that they don't clean because they don't see them. I'm not going to say either way is right or wrong, but for me, I don't show my kids a lot on here, especially when it comes to like the cleaning motivation stuff. That's my thing. Not that it bothers me that you make those comments or that you ask those questions or you assume that or anything like that. Not that it bothers me. It doesn't bother me at all, I promise. It's just I get a lot of traffic and I have to repeat myself a lot because there's a lot of new people all the time and they don't know. If you don't know, what do I always tell you to do? Ask questions. So there's your answer. My kids do clean. They just don't clean on camera. Alright, I want to get to dinner in the crock pot because it is 1 o'clock. And then I'll get to the before clips of what this kitchen looks like right now. And then we're going to tackle this. We're going to get this done. But I just want to, disclaimer now, if you're new here, you have made it to the hot mess side of YouTube. And everybody can vouch for that in the comments. So if you're new here, just don't get shocked. Like, find somewhere to sit down for a second. Don't watch this while driving. Obviously, for obvious reasons. But don't watch it while driving. As always, if you have a high gag reflex, I'd love to be the channel for you, but I just might not be. So let me show you the laundry situation alone. Oh yeah, it's bad. I gotta throw dinner in the crock pot because it's 1 o'clock. This is the easiest, most simplest barbecue chicken crock pot recipe out there. Super easy, super simple. You don't even have to measure. I mean, you should measure, but you guys know I never measure. I just take a whole daggone bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's. You can't use any other kind. It's an abomination if you use any other kind of barbecue sauce. Sweet Baby Ray's, just put like, I don't know, just until you feel right, until it feels right. You know, vibe with the Italian dressing, and once it feels like enough, then, you know, it's enough. Put a little bit of brown sugar in there and then cook it. I cooked it on low. It showed high there, but I actually changed it to low for like 6 to 7 hours. It's super good. So if you're new, you're not confused, but if you're one of my OGs, my regulars, my welcoming committee, the ones that are always there in the comments talking back and forth with new people, I have a whole welcoming committee. Like, I love y'all. But if you're a welcoming committee member, if not, they're taking applications. I don't know who's the leader. You'll have to ask. Probably like Nene or Diane or golly, Wendy. There's so many of them that I know by name down below that have been with me for a really long time. But if you're new, then you don't know that my house looks like this. You probably think it still looks like this. It doesn't. I've since fixed everything. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. What's the flip I get on here to say? Anyways, this was filmed last week when my mouth was hurting. My mouth obviously is feeling better because I'm yakking it constantly. And then my house was a mess, but I got that fixed. But it'll be a mess again, rest assured. So, yeah, I don't remember why I got on here. Hiding my welcoming committee. I don't know. If y'all see a spring roll pop out of that shirt, out of that hole there, just ignore it. Listen, we wear clothes till they're wore out in this house. We don't throw away a shirt just because it has a little hole in it. I should probably, because that's why I have a clothes issue. I have way too many clothes. But I don't know. I come from a background where I was seriously poor. And I think that's a lot of my problem with getting so much clutter is I want to hold on to everything because I might need it, because at a time I didn't have what I needed. I do that with laundry detergent and stuff, and I didn't even realize it till the other day. I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, that's why I store up like I do. I'm like a bear, you know, getting ready for hibernation. I store up everything I can, and then I have way too much of what I need, and it clutters up the area. But I'm always in fear of not having enough, if that makes sense. This is the Ajax. I think it's the lime kind that I got from Dollar Tree. And I'm making my way through this one before I try out the other ones that I got from Dollar Tree. I showed them to you guys in a haul. I think it was like 2 weekend vlogs ago. I'm trying them all out. I like this one. It's just got a very strong smell. And I can't tell if it's because I'm using too much of it. Obviously, I diluted it in water in my spray bottle. But I used a whole lot. You'll see later when I was mopping the floors. And oh my gosh, like, I thought it was going to take me out for a minute. I was seeing purple elephants. Not really, but seriously. Not really, but seriously. But seriously, I'd imagine, like, if I had just ingested a little bit more of that. Like, I didn't drink it, but I didn't sniff it neither, but you know, you just smell it when you're mopping the floor, and I was legitimately on the verge of hallucinating. It was a lot. I used too much of it, but it smells good, but it just smells really strong. This little cabinet had been neglected for so long, ever since I moved it from the area it was in my dining room, that I was finding fermented potatoes. I was literally, they were fermented. So I don't know if the cabinet's going to stay here. I don't really know where to put it at this point. I just really decorated it with what I had. I have an idea for this area over there, and it doesn't include the cabinets, but we'll see. These are the barbecue sandwiches. They were the bomb. I have been eating low carb again since then. I had to stop eating low carb while I was having all those issues with my mouth, because most of the foods I had to eat were like I ate a lot of pudding, a whole ton of pudding. I'm not even going to weigh myself. I don't weigh myself regularly, but I'm not going to weigh myself for a long time because I ate basically pudding for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh, wow. That's hard after those high knee things. You making fun of me?
No, I was squatting too. Didn't you see me? I went double time.
Okay, I need you to motivate me.
Okay, let's go.
No, you call me fat.
No, I never.
You gotta do it.
No, I think
you gotta say
beautiful.
it. Well, you can say I'm beautiful.
No, you're gorgeous.
You can say, honey, you're beautiful. But man, you got some chunk in the trunk.
You are perfect. You are beautiful to me. Like, you could
Maybe I should have stretched before I did this.
I like what you look like.
Maybe I should have stretched.
You know it?
Huh?
I like what you look like.
I know. But, listen. By the time...
Shane, that's not good.
Listen to me. Listen to me. By the time I'm 40, this is going to be bad. So I got to stop it. Because I want to live. I want to watch my kids have kids. This is a leg workout. This ain't for this. It's for these. My wife likes that, so I can't get rid of that. I have to do mountain climbing.
Do it. You can do it. I know you can. Oh, it's that.
Yeah. One.
Written down the words to say, it is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out, wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby, you're the one. And tonight, I am going all the way. The way you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hair, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands, now I'm all confused. Turning gold into sand, don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, it's when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hand, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all just goes away. The things I plan to say, oh baby, what I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I plan, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. And all the things that you do. I'm so in love with you. Ooh, ooh. It sounds so stupid now. What I am trying to do, what I am trying to do, what I am trying to do is say I love you.
Do not be deceived. Do not watch this 20-minute video and think, oh, Merina got it done, all done right then and there. As you can see, I had 3 outfit changes, at least 3 outfit changes. It took me 3 days. I was dealing with exceptional flatulence during this time. Literally, I thought I was giving birth to my bladder. It turned out to be gas. Super embarrassing moments. Definitely one of my top 10 most embarrassing moments in my life. And an abscessed tooth. Sometimes you don't get it all done in one go, but that's okay. Just don't give up. Keep going. And if things get messed up, if you start something and it takes a long time to get done and things are getting messed up in the process, just keep going. If you keep going, you're going to see the end somewhere inside. And that's been my mindset lately, is no matter how many hiccups, no matter how many roadblocks, just keep going.
From my emotions, I'll go, running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times.
Much like the cabinet, I don't really know what to do in this area. I toyed with taking the shelves out completely, and then a bunch of you guys said no, like incorporate some glass pieces in there to make it still look open, because a lot of stuff on these shelves gives it that Cracker Barrel look, right? That's not really the look I'm going for. So I'm still toying with what to do. I may just decorate these end caps in a video and just work with a bunch of different things of what I have. A few things. I'm not going to go out here and spend a lot of money. I'm setting a tight budget for myself when it comes to decor. So I don't really know what to do with that area, but I'm going to be doing something with it soon.
I gotta
Still trying to make it through all of my summer and spring wax melts. This lemongrass, it didn't really have a smell to it. I'm finding out I don't like the essential oil mainstays wax cubes. I don't like them. They don't smell strong enough for me. I like the what is it? It's not the mainstays. It's at home garden. I don't know. I have a ton of them in my wax bin in my drawers there, but my favorite all-time one are the Downy ones. They smell amazing. They smell up the whole house, and you can use the same one for a solid week and it'll still smell good.
From Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close. Just need you to know that I want you close, closer than before. I know that we've been through a lot, now we're hiding in the crowd. I'll be whatever you want me to be, you know I'm on your side. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close, closer than before. And no one knows.
So don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the Method dish detergent that comes in this Method bottle, but I ran out, so I'm using the Dawn antibacterial one in the Method bottle because I love that green of the Method bottle. And then I set it on that little stand over there and it looks super cute. Plus I really like the squirt bottle too. Like it's them things are good. I love the Method dish detergent. They did an awesome job on that. It's way better than the Mrs. Meyer's one in my opinion.
From the start, wish you never leave me. Am I going too far? But I want you close.
One of my kids had wrapped a silly band around the bottom of it, and I didn't even notice it till I went to rinse it off. And I was like, what is a silly band doing wrapped around the bottom of my tray?
I just need you to know that I want you close, closer than before.
So my mom gave me this mop to try out. It's kind of like my spin mop. It's from the As Seen on TV store, and it was like 40 bucks, 50 bucks. $49.99. It was $49.99. So I'm gonna see. It's called the Miracle Spin Mop Duo. I'm gonna see if this works as well as my other spin mop. It looks about the same.
Push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works.
Where I pour way too much of that stuff in there. I don't know. How much do you guys put in your mop water? That's what I need to know, because I don't know the appropriate amount. Did I go overboard? Did I go underboard? I don't know. As far as this mop goes, at first I was like, what the heck? I didn't know how to work it because it doesn't have that step thing, that Cotton Eye Joe dance step thing that spins the inside of it. But Shane, look, he's spinning it there trying to figure it out, but then he finally figures it out. It moves up and down. Oh, Shane figured how to do it. Shane, that's smart.
How do you release it though? Yeah, it spun it when I did that. Oh, okay.
That is so smart. Look at that. It even has another little thing in the area where the water goes that you push it on, and you pump it up to suds up the water. It is so cool. I love this thing. I would even go as far to say I like it as much as I like my O-Cedar one. Okay, let's get befores. We remember what the before looked like. It was really messy. Now don't forget, this did take me 3 days. I could have got it done in 1 day if I had been feeling good, but everything that hit me over that weekend, it was just not good. But look at this. I've been keeping my living room clean. We've been keeping our living room clean because my kiddos and Shane have helped me so much. But holy moly, the transformation is awesome. I hope you guys have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. And I believe in you that, like I said in my last video, you can tackle whatever you put your mind to. If it's that laundry, girl, tackle it. If it's some dishes, tackle it. I believe you can do it. I know it's hard. I know you're tired. I know you feel worn out, but you can do it. Not only are there people depending on you, but you're depending on yourself, because the more you do it, the more you gain confidence, and the more confidence you gain, the better, more efficient work. You can work in a more efficient way when you're confident in what you do. So do it even when you don't feel like it. I promise that adrenaline will kick in and you'll be ready to go. I love you guys.